and that is Brother Taalik from the Reality Temples on Earth channel. And if you get a chance to subscribe, please do subscribe to his channel. He's a good brother. You know, he's doing good work, and he wants to do good constructive things. He has good information to provide. So please do check out his channel if you get a chance.
Operation Exodus, Mississippi. What is OEM? It is the only real solution for descendants of slaves born in America. The original Mississippi campaign. Anything else is fraud and will not work. It is the process of bringing into reality the promised land that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke of. It is simply inspiring the so-called black residents of the state to take advantage of their voting power, having a large population to take control of the political systems, laws of their state to benefit themselves, of which brings them power. Power they never had before. OEM has nothing to do with religious, personal, or political beliefs. Just wanting to make life less oppressive in this geographical area so blacks can feel safe and operate with less resistance due to racism, forming a type of safe haven sanctuary state for black people. OEM doesn't advocate trying to force the populace to do anything they don't wish to do, but offer advice and suggestions to improve their state for all citizens, regardless of race, creed, color, sexual orientation, etc. Some of the benefits of OEM could be: 1. As a state, you could finally request reparations due to the enslavement of our ancestors from the federal government. Being such, monetary or other awards will not be going to individuals or groups, but a state now in control that benefits this people to help build what this people need to act like true, free, liberated, as well as equal citizens of this nation. 2. Having control of the governor's mansion, you can control the state National Guard as well as all law enforcement of the state. 3. Create a different way of living among the people to alleviate homelessness and other poverty, requesting the citizens more modestly, opening up more jobs, more time with loved ones. 4. Offer true rehabilitation to those in criminal systems so monies on jails can go to more beneficial purposes. 5. State can request the federal government to release all political prisoners in federal custody or those forced into asylum in foreign lands to be returned to or handed to Mississippi so they can live out the rest of their lives in dignity. 6. Mississippi will become a true work state where every man, woman, and child can say they had something to do with the success of their state instead of credit going to a select few. 7. Being an agriculture state already, we can specialize in the production of pure organic foods that is good for our citizens, also can be exported to other states and around the world, having a want for cheaper organically grown food products. 8. Success of OEM will become the blueprint and example, having not enough room for all who now wish to move. So our eyes must be set upon perhaps Alabama, Georgia, and the like. 9. A state can function independently from the federal government, forming relations and deals in foreign lands like Africa to benefit the state and nation. The so-called black people of America have never had true power that others respect. But by doing this, we will get the respect and power we have never experienced, and the doors that will open due to just taking control of your life, we can't imagine. Please be reminded, if not for the domestic terrorism targeting black people of the South and the federal government refusing to protect its citizens, forcing them to flee, this OEM campaign probably would have been made a reality generations ago. So all you and I will be doing is the work our ancestors wanted to do, but couldn't do due to domestic violence from other citizens. Join and organize Operation Exodus Mississippi today, or become a supporter.
yes. I want that. Oh, I need that. Gots to have that. I love my
message. Hey, my brother, you know I had to call you and thank you personally again. I cannot describe to you how happy I was to meet you in person finally. That was just like amazing.
Good day, everybody. How are you? Morning Talks with Ro is right around the corner. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Who's ready for Morning Talks with Ro? Good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. Are you ready? Morning Talks with Ro is right around
drop
the
in
corner.
and leave you with something tangible to work with and practice, because some of the things you're going to hear right on a regular basis, but if you're not practicing it, it doesn't make it real. It doesn't settle in as wisdom, right? It doesn't serve you the way that it could serve you if you use the tools. You got to work this stuff. It's one thing to talk about it, right? It's one thing to be lip service. It's another thing to actually implement this into your life. Good day, everybody. How you doing? Coach Ro checking in. 90 words to your breakthrough. So today's word is recharge. It is almost that time again. Every month I do a 3-day liquid fast where I just pause from taking in solid foods so that the body can benefit in so many ways. One way, of course, is that when the body is not concerned about breaking down food and using the energy for that, it can then take that very valuable energy and take it to other places in the body where it could use healing. It's also good for a spiritual pause. It's good to fast from people or things. You can do a digital cleanse. That's something else I'll be doing on this fast this time around, where I turn off all electronic devices. No texting, no emails, no social media, no web surfing, no nothing. It's out of here, right? So it is always good to just pause so that you can recharge and become an even greater version of yourself. Here's to your breakthrough. Good day, everybody. How you doing? Coach Ro checking in. 90 words to your breakthrough. So today's word is dig. You know, there are things that can happen in our lives that we may deem to be negative, bad, terrible even, right? It can be so challenging to get by or to find a way to process it all. And I have found that over time, just observing other people and even observing myself, if you search for it, if you dig for it, there is good, there is gain that you can get from that experience, even if it's showing you what not to do. So, you know, maybe you witness something or you experience something that you feel is really not cool, not good. But maybe it's showing you the path not to go down. Maybe it's showing you choices you don't want to make. Maybe it's showing you how not to treat someone. Even when we are mourning the loss of a loved one, we can dig for the good in their legacy. What did they leave behind? Dig. Here's to your breakthrough. Good day, everybody. How you doing? Coach Ro checking in. 90 words to your breakthrough. So today's word is space. You know, I was thinking about this word and I was like, this could be an interesting word to show how it can empower us. Who needs to take some space away from something or someone or just a situation so that you can gather your thoughts, get more clarity? And I'm not saying use this as an excuse to like walk out on a relationship. If you feel like you gotta go ahead and have the courage to say this is no longer working. We need to go ahead and move our separate ways. But I do believe that you can take space even with your partner just to make sure that you're not overreacting, just to make sure that you're able to gather some peace before you say the next word. Or maybe when you're at work and you feel overwhelmed, maybe you want to just step away, have a tea break, go walk down the street or in the park that's not too far away. Give yourself some space if you need it. Space. Here's to your breakthrough. What up, everybody? How you doing? Coach Ro checking in. 90 words to your breakthrough. So today's word is impulse. So an impulse is a sudden urge to do something, right? It's a trigger. So we could be impulsive about a lot of things. We may be impulsive about our spending, right? You may pick up something that you don't need. You know it's not in the budget, but you're going to deal with the consequences later. Or you may be impulsive about how you respond to something emotionally. Maybe you get angry quickly or frustrated quickly, and it's been affecting your relationships, and you keep doing it over and over and over again because you're impulsive about it. We could be impulsive about what we eat. Sometimes you may eat things that maybe aren't in your best interest, but because you're impulsive, you don't check yourself and you eat it anyway. So are your impulses working for you or against you? Because of course, impulse can propel you towards your goal, but it can also take you away from achieving your goals. Impulse. Here's to your breakthrough.
Where you at? Hey! Y'all ready to level up for Morning Talks with Ro? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The gods foretold of this day. When a champion from Themyscira would be called upon to protect man's world.
You're a princess, right?
Something like that.
Diana, explain yourself.
His arrival is a sign. Man's world needs our help, Mother.
Are you truly willing to throw away everything you are for the mere chance of helping them?
It's what you taught me.
It's Wonder Woman! Blast her!
I take it deliberations are over.
It did not go well.
You really are something special. You know that?
So presumptuous.
It's been a long time.
Giganta.
Bigger and better, bitch.
I do so love mass destruction.
What's the matter, princess? Feeling a little slow?
You haven't beaten me yet. Poison and Cyber may have declared war on Themyscira. But if there's one thing Amazons know, it's how to fight a war. And it's time to fight. Show me the path to Themyscira. Show me the way home.
You just had to wait for the dramatic entrance, didn't you?
I thought you liked a little drama.
Free your mind.
This is a short rant video. Who's sponsoring? Nobody sponsoring my video? There's no advertising or nothing? Oh, man. Oh, well, that's how it go. This is a rant video. Should be very short, straight to the point. Because you know when I start off like this, it's got to be a rant video. But you want to know something? By the time I do the video, all the energy is gone, really. But anyway, I'm going to rant anyway. Somebody had the nerve, and they really thought they was hurting my feelings. Why? They thought they was hurting my feelings because, as you know, I do defend womanhood. I defend soul sisters. I defend the black woman. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's the way it's been for the whole 10 years I have been on social media. It's not a shock. And some of these guys, some of these fellas, black males, soul brothers, whatever you want to call them, I call us soul brothers, even though you don't have your soul. Because if you had your soul, you would look at our sisters much, much differently. But since you don't have no life, and you're walking in the valley of the shadow of death, then you don't see her as something of life. So, what did they say to hurt my feelings? Brother gonna tell me, what are you, Captain Save-A-Ho? And you know what I said? You're damn right. Any real man, even when you go out and observe nature, any male, any man with any kind of sense who is still in his right state of mind tries to say and would defend his female. Since you don't want to do that, you find there's a problem. Something is seriously wrong with you. Because I'm supposed to save a hoe. Because she should not be a hoe to begin with. According to you, a man is supposed to be a provider, which you don't do. You don't provide nothing. Not even a bag of popcorn. You don't do a damn, you don't provide nothing. Except you run your mouth. You know how to provide, calling her a bitch and a hoe and all this kind of stuff. That's the only provision that you really know how to do. You said that the man's supposed to be a protector. If you was offering any kind of protection, she wouldn't be a hoe to begin with. So if she is a hoe, you have failed to protect her. So for me, yes, I'll be happy to earn the title. Call me Captain Salo, you damn straight. Because my sisters should never have been a hoe to begin with. Somebody failed in their job. But most times, this anger comes from the fact that they believe that she don't want them. That's where the real anger and frustration come from. Because they want her, but she don't want them. That singer, what's her name? Sierra. Sierra, I don't know too much about this celebrity stuff. I don't keep up with a whole lot of it. But Sierra, I think she wasn't married, but her boyfriend was considered, they said he's some kind of thug rapper or whatever. And she had a baby with him or whatever. Anyway, she left that guy. And now she's married to that football player. What's his name? Russell. I don't know these people's names. I don't know everything. Really, y'all. I don't know everything. Russell is too much stuff to know. Russell Wilson, the football player, I believe. She ended up marrying Russell Wilson. So she went from a thug to this guy. He's clean cut. Matter of fact, I believe they were celibate for a long time before, they waited till they got married to have sexual relations. You would think people would be happy for her because she went from a bad situation to a better situation. But these Negroes, she's a hoe. She was messing with that thug. But she went from that guy to a better guy that y'all like him better. Like, who gives a damn what you like and don't like? If she liked the thug, that's her business. I could care less what Sierra, I could care less who she sleeps with, who she's with. There's only one person I would care about. But, yeah. So these Negroes always talking about and calling other brothers that they don't like because they don't work, or maybe they don't have a college education. They don't seem like they have any money or whatever. They always calling people thug. And when you talk about a thug, that's in relation to a criminal. A lot of these brothers that these other knucklehead Negroes, women-hating Negroes, because thugs clearly love women like me. I guess I'm a thug. And I do have a criminal background, which is expunged. So, you relate thug to a criminal. Some of these brothers that they call thugs don't even have a criminal record. Some of them probably don't even drink and smoke. But they thugs because how they carry themselves and how they dress or whatever. They thugs. So the problem is, the thug is your competition. And you don't know how to compete with your competition. You think that she just likes the thug. It's not necessarily that she likes the thug. The thug knows how to handle his courtship business. He know how to smile. He know how to talk. He knows what to say. That the things that she like to hear. Here you are in your business suit or whatever. I don't know what y'all problem is. Maybe y'all some ugly ducklings. Some of these thug guys ain't pretty. But they know how to approach. They know how to talk to the women. And that's something y'all don't know how to do. So you get angry and frustrated. Sierra a hoe. Sierra. No, you just don't like the fact that Sierra would not have nothing to do with you. You don't know how to compete with the thug. If you are better, if what you have to offer is greater and better, and it's more, and she would be, it's more beneficial to her to be with you, then show her how it's beneficial. But when women look at all these videos and all these comments from y'all frustrated group of nutheads, you know, why would you think she want to be interested in some children? You don't have it together. You are insecure. You have no confidence in yourself. Yes, I should be Captain Save-A-Hoe. No woman, if you are a man, no woman should be around you exploited. But clearly, there are not a lot of men, because if these sisters really had men, regardless to womanhood, I don't care if you're Caucasian, Indian, Asian, whatever, African, no woman should be in a strip club, humiliating herself, taking her clothes off so somebody can look down in her vagina and her breasts and exploit this human being. No man should not allow these women to be in porno films, butt naked in Playboy magazine. You should not allow these women on YouTube and Facebook and putting their twerking and doing all. That's because men have failed. You don't protect your women. You are an exploiter. And the reason why some of these guys are all upset, because they want to exploit too. They want to have fun. Men should not tolerate women having the same job but not getting equal pay. You should not tolerate stuff like that. But all over this earth, men have been conditioned to exploit women. That's just point blank. Not just one. And religion justifies it because you're the head of household. The woman came from your rib. All this nonsense to make men superior. Soul sisters in this nation have never been protected. They don't know how it feels to be under protection. Going on 500 years since slavery. And you wonder why the sisters are in the condition they are in. In fact, I think they are doing pretty good because they know their man could not protect them. And our sisters for years and years and years have always tried to stay stuck and be loyal to brothers. It's the brothers that run to the white woman. I know I've seen it in my lifetime as a child. You very rarely seen the sisters run into Caucasian men. It's always been these black men got to have a Caucasian woman on their they get rid of their black wife, their soul sister wife, and get them a Caucasian woman. The norm. Because getting a Caucasian woman, that's a sign of success. You think now that the dominant society, as Tariq Nasheed would say, the dominant society embrace you now. Have you been embraced? No. You feel better about your situation, but you know that you have not been accepted. And the reason why you can live the way you do is because your money, the little things that you get, help you tolerate living in a racist society. A male supposed to protect women. Idiot. So yeah, I'm Captain Save-A-Hoe. I'll save your mother from your idiot father, from her idiot son. Yeah, I'm Captain Save-A-Hoe. Your sisters from their idiot brother, damn Skippy. These men throw women under the bus because they fail as men. It's so pathetic. Some of these guys, they make videos and they talk about, I went such and such a place and these old lesbian black women or whatever they are, just a woman in general, she didn't talk to me right. There's a lot of people don't talk to you right. Cracker don't talk to you right all the time. He do it with a smile. You're fired. What do you tell him? You're denied such and such. So what? There's a lot of people not gonna talk to you right. So what? She choose the thug. It's her choice. That's right. What are you going to do to show that you're worthy of the choice? You just sit back in the cut, fiddling around with your hands. I hope she choose me. You have to show that you are worthy of being chosen. I've seen it before. There are so-called ratchet women. They like educated men. They like what y'all try to demonstrate. It's not offered to them. Well, maybe because she's fat. Maybe because she got a red, white, and blue hair. There's a problem with her you don't like. But now, see, you can reject people, and she loves you, but you don't like her. You can reject people, but it's against the law for people not to want you. Sierra is supposed to want you because you want Sierra or whoever else out there that y'all talk about. The hoe. You want the hoe, but the hoe don't want you. You mad and angry and upset. But the people that want you, you don't want them at all. Explain that to me. You can't have it. What they say, you can't have your cake and ice cream, both of them at the same time. You can't have it. You can't have it all ways. So she's a hoe. And you frustrated because you want this, I don't know, this picture in your mind of some fantastic woman. But the woman that's really good for you, you don't want because she don't look a certain way or talk a certain way or dress a certain way. Y'all a bunch of clowns to me. You're a bunch of clowns. You're a bunch of clowns to me. Stay away from me. Go away. Whenever you come here, believe me, my position, I can defend my position. You don't have to worry about that. And yes, I save hoes and prostitutes and anyone that suffers under some type of exploitation, regardless to gender. I don't like nobody being mistreated and used. I don't like that, period, from nobody, regardless to gender or age or race or any of that type of stuff. So with that said, I thought this was going to be sort of short. This is my minimum 15 type minute video. But it just kills me. You ought to hear how they say it. You are Captain Save-A-Hoe, like they really saying something. No, chump. You damn skippy. Matter of fact, I think that you are a hoe and you need to be saved. I save all hoes, male and female.
Free your mind.
In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition, early morning edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or host of this program, known here on social media, wherever you may find me. I am known as the mighty Angel Snubbing Up 7. I am your soul brother. Number one. I can't really talk loud because I have neighbors and it's early in the morning. I do not want to disturb my neighbors because I respect other people. I will say that again. Because I respect other people. Now, when you are pro-black, first black, unapologetically black, Pan-African, RBG, Kemetic, Hebrew, all that, they have no respect for people. They try to force themselves on you. It's all about them. They do not care about nobody except converting people to their slave plantation. I am here early this morning because I want my audience to know, because I don't like to accuse anybody of something they did not do. But I have to say that Google, even though myself and Google, we've been to court, I've had my problems with Google itself in the past. The recent false flagging of my channel is coming from this pro-black, unapologetically black, first black, RBG, that type of mindset, those type of people. And really, I understand why they have to do that. They really have no choice, because what they bring to us is really, really weak. I have never been pro-black. I've always been pro-humanity. I've never been pro-black. However, my first priority, and I made very clear, my first priority were those, or are those, who are like myself, the so-called Negro in America, the descendants of slaves born in America, having Aboriginal or African ancestry. That's my top priority, because these are the people I come from. This is the people who have been denied freedom, justice, and equality. What makes me to verify that it is the RBG comedic, first black, unapologetically black, Pan-African, all this blackity black, these blackity black folks, is that I saw a video from a person that I blocked, I have nothing to do with, but clearly they are still listening to my work, him and others that I have no association with at all. But they are watching my words because my words are powerful. My words are revealing. And it's hurtful when you believe in something and it's a road to nowhere. This pro-black garbage. Now you have to false flag my channel. This goes to verify that you are the sewer rat that I speak about. These are the pieces of trash. I don't like blocking people. I don't like removing comments. I don't flag folks' channels. I've never done that. Never. I don't like that kind of stuff. I cannot stop somebody else for what they do. But me, I don't do that. I don't make videos telling people to do that. I don't do that. Because what I have is powerful enough to deal with any type of intellect these pitiful pieces of trash can come up with. So the only thing they can do, and you might see it, you might see a video where somebody they bring in receipts. Another one of those expose Angel Snuffed Up 7 videos. People have been trying to do that since 2007. Expose Angel Snuffed Up 7, he's this, he's that, and the only thing they can come up with is some weak stuff that don't really mean nothing. But if you notice, they will never challenge what I say. Challenge what I say. But they cannot challenge what I say, because what I say is true. 1000% on time is true. First black, unapologetically black, RBG nation, all that stuff, you might as well go back to white Jesus. It has accomplished nothing. You've done nothing since Marcus Garvey. You've done nothing really since Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm Y'all ain't did a damn thing. You do all this big bad talk, all this huffing and puffing, but you have nothing. Now, you're going to spend 2 hours talking about I'm a homosexual, talking about I got receipts, but you offer no real receipts. They jealous because out of my own pocket, I have been able to give money to my people. Help my people out of my own pocket. What do? The only thing they do is take. Give me. Give my GoFundMe. Give my Patreon. Give me. The only thing they have done and continue to do is take. Give me. That's all they want. The only thing they do is take. So it's not really necessary. If you see the video, you might see the video, and then you might not. It means nothing. It means nothing because your receipts is just your personal opinion. You have no receipts. And this is just another case of trying to destroy the messenger, but you cannot do nothing with the message. The only way you can prove me wrong is that First Black, Kemetic, RBG Nation, Pan-African, you have to do better. I'm just the man in the mirror. I'm just making clear observation. But at this time, y'all a group of losers. And I know I can sound pretty harsh. I know it probably feels like you're getting stabbed and whatever. But you are on a road to nowhere. I have never been pro-black. I want freedom, justice, and equality for all. I don't ostracize nobody. If you are a descendant of slaves born in America, having African or Aboriginal ancestry, you are called our people. You are part of a people that was called Negro or colored, African Americans, whatever. I don't care about your sexual orientation. I do not care nothing about who you married to. I don't care nothing about if you speak Spanish. I don't care nothing about all that stuff. The only thing I know is that you deserve freedom, justice, and equality for real. And so I stand up for that. I speak for that. I don't speak because I'm divine and I'm special because of my skin color. That's for that pro-black, Pan-African, RBG, Kemetic Hebrew. You special because of your skin color, because of your race or whatever. I'm not into that kind of crap. There's nothing special about me. I just want to be left alone. Leave me alone. Stop harassing me. Stop discriminating against me. If you can't do that, then I have no choice. I have to exodus myself out of this situation because that's the right thing to do. I'm not trying to and don't want to force my morality, my insane, unjust, wacky morality on other people. You do not speak for the people. You can only speak for your pro-black self, your Kemetic self, your Hebrew Israelite self. And you want to recruit soul brothers and sisters for your slave plantation because that's what you are, a slave owner. You think and act just like the racists. You talk to me like I'm one of you. I am not one of you. You are not my brother. You are not my sister. I never called you. You are not. Didn't I just make it clear? I don't like you. They are talking to me like I'm one of them. I'm not pro-black. I'm not all that pro-black, unapologetically black, first black, all that silly, immature nonsense that don't mean nothing. Here you are It's thousands of these people, hundreds of these people, and they cannot accomplish nothing. The only thing you have to do, really, to make me look bad, calling me a homosexual and an Uncle Tom and a coon, silly stuff like that, that don't mean nothing. If you really want to hurt Angel Snuffing Up 7, show and prove. Produce. Show your farmland. Show your towns. Show your cities. Show your nation. All this stuff that y'all keep talking about. Feel good. Go to church rhetoric. You get more. You actually will get more for your buck by supporting the church. Because at least the church, they will feed you. They'll put clothes on your back. They help you find a job. Help you get job training. The church actually do different things. These people, the only thing they want to do is take your money and talk about what they gonna do. You have not accomplished and done nothing of substance since the Civil Rights era. They brag about the Million Man March, 1995. It was nothing but a march. It accomplished nothing of substance. Here you are in 2019, still talking about the Million Man March and stuff that you used to do. You are accomplishing nothing. These people are vulgar. They're nasty. They cannot be trusted. They have no character. They have no integrity. They are warmongers. They are just like the racists are. I told you. The only difference between the KKK, racist, white supremacy with these people is skin color. They have the same mindset. They mean you no good. Just like the racists, the pink supremacists, don't mean you any good. These people don't mean you any good also. And then they hear my voice. So strong, so powerful, the most powerful voice on social media. And they hear that voice against them. They don't know what to do. And I would not be shocked if these people didn't even have murder on their mind, because that's what they do. They will murder other dark-skinned people. This is a proven fact. We know they would do that. And then they want to talk about what I do about the enemy. But here they are, they do the same. They will murder their people. We do this for the people. Put a bullet in the back of the people. Shoot the people in front of their wife and their children. They cannot even get along with themselves. They don't even like themselves. That's why they can't accomplish nothing. Always beefing and fighting among themselves. They cannot even get along with themselves. But Angel Snuffing Up 7 is a common enemy, so I guess they can get together to try to laugh and talk about me.
Free your mind.
I want to make something very clear. When you hide your face, that's cool. There are those of you who are very respectful, you're honorable, you're very civil, and there's reasons why you want to or you don't feel comfortable showing your face. Me personally, the police know who I am, law enforcement know who I am, everybody knows who I am. So, I mean, what sense does it make for me to not show my face? I am willing to stand on mine. People tell me, are you willing to die for what you say? I am willing to stand on mine. Yes. No problem with that. Matter of fact, death just relieves me. I don't have to say nothing anymore. Death brings me peace. I don't have to worry about y'all that continue to live have to continue to deal with people going into a Las Vegas hotel and shooting your ass down trying to listen to country music. I don't have to worry about that no more. See, so that's your problem. I stand on mine. What I want to talk about are these persons who hide their face, making allegations and accusations against people, calling people who do show their face spies and agents. I don't care what you think. Show people evidence. Show people proof of your accusations or your allegations, or really you need to keep your mouth shut. You're no better than the people that you're talking about. There are people that call Sanetta or Polite or Sarah Sutton-Seti, Pharaoh, even Elder Rashawn DeLay, even myself, they spies and agents. How the hell do you know? I show my face. People know my background. There are many, many people who actually know me. There are many people who know Sanetta, Sarah Sutton-Seti, and many of us that show our faces here on social media. There are many people who do know us because we show our face. There are childhood friends, there's teachers, there's employees, there's all kinds of folks who can tell the public about who we are because we show our face. Many of us use our real names and everything. But what about you? You a punk, you a coward, hiding your face, running around here calling people agents and spies. How the hell do you know? They never offer no proof. They offer circumstantial evidence. It's not even really circumstantial evidence. It's no evidence at all. It's their opinion. And how can a faceless person give an opinion like that against people who do show their face day in and day out, willing to face ridicule, mockery, and the stuff like the crap that y'all bring forth against them? But there's nothing wrong with you. What you sound like is some disgruntled spy. You're a disgruntled spy, and you're a disgruntled agent, and you jealous of Sanetta and myself, Sarah Sutton-Seti, and all the others that you talk about. You an agent, you a spy. And you hide your face behind a picture on social media. Why do you hide? I stand on mine. You're not willing to stand on yours. I stand on mine. I would die on mine. So will you stand? Are you willing to stand on your damn lie, your allegations and accusations that Sanetta or Sarah Sutton-Seti or Polite or any of these people are spies because of what they teach? In the so-called black community, we believe all kinds of stuff. It don't have to be about Egypt. It can be about almost anything. So a spy and an agent brought all this up. It makes no sense to me. You want to mess up their game because you don't have nothing going on. And you are an expert at exposing spies and agents simply because you don't like how they carry themselves. You don't show no evidence that they are a spy or agent or affiliated with the CIA or Jews or anybody. You're just running your mouth. Now tell me this. Malcolm X, one of our greatest warriors, had an agent standing right next to him. How come he could not detect that agent? Agents and spies do not put themselves out in a manner so their cover can be easily blown. That's not what agents and spies do. Ask the United States government, ask Russia how spies and agents, how they operate. You don't even know how spies and agents operate. But here's a misfit hiding behind a picture, talking. The only reason why you can talk is because you can hide behind a computer. For some reason, you can look out over the internet. He's a spy. She's an agent. They're a spy. Not based on tangible evidence, but because you don't like their opinion, how they carry themselves, because they used to be a crack dealer. They went to jail. They was in prison. There are many black men who have been in and out of prison. Malcolm X was one of them. The beginnings of the Nation of Islam was filled with people from prison and prostitution and the downtrodden of our people. So what? Go to school and get an education. Malcolm X destroyed people in debates with education. That don't mean nothing. You're going to go out and pay a racist for your education because you think that the white man's knowledge is better than anything that you can get on your own, or what these persons, just because you don't like what they have to say, their information is just as legitimate as anybody else's information is. Prove and challenge the information. Leave the individuals alone because you don't know what the hell they are about. Calling people agents and spies. Why you hide? They don't hide their face. What are you hiding? Hiding the fact that maybe you are homosexual? That you married to a Caucasian woman? That you married to your dog? What are you hiding? What are you? Why are you the way that you are? But you can go around and talk about people. That's so cowardly to me. See, I don't like that. I had no intent to make no video right now, but I watched this. As a matter of fact, it's this guy Alquan. That's who it is. Why not? Since he want to expose people and everybody is agents and spies, this fella Alquan, and I listened to this Alquan person on Talk Real Solutions, and when he started running his mouth, one of the things that the people on the radio show start talking about is why you hiding. Since you know all this, and he doesn't want to deal with that issue, since you know all this, where you getting your information from? That's what I want to know. If Sarnetta is an agent, he's a Freemason, all this stuff that you're talking about, whatever it is that you talk about, you come with no proof. But at the same time, these faceless people that's making these accusations, they talk about, I bring the facts. If you bring the facts, then where is it? Show the affiliation. Where's the evidence to show that Sarnetta, the House of Consciousness, or any of these brothers and sisters that you talk about is affiliated with Jews, Freemasonry, CIA, COINTELPRO, and all this other stuff? Y'all a bunch of punks and cowards. Y'all faceless trash. See, that's the reason why I need to expose just one of you suckers. Y'all can run your mouth and y'all big and bad, hiding behind a picture on a computer. But you're not like that. But you don't have the nerve, to show your face. So maybe somebody needs to expose you. Find out about you. Show your face for a change. Show where you work. Show what you do. And it will not be accusations and allegations. It will be facts. We will know where you work. We will know exactly what you look like and everything else. And let's see if you keep running your damn mouth. Challenge the information. Leave the people personal self alone because you don't know. I'm not going to call nobody no spy. I'm not going to call nobody no agent. I'm not going to do that unless I can prove it. Somebody need to take y'all ass to court. Defamation of character. Because that's legally in this country, that's what you're doing. It's a defamation of character. And nobody should like that. Run around here telling lies that you can't prove. Gossiping and slander like some woo. I don't like that kind of stuff. If I'm coming for you, basically, I'm coming to challenge your opinion. I'm not going to mess with you personally. Your opinion, your theory, or whatever it is. I'm not going to call you no agent and no spy and things of this nature. I'm not going to do that. your method of operation, your opinion. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I'm going to challenge. And I'm doing it face to face. You see me, and I should see you. But when you are a coward, you don't have no guts. What you hiding? That's when I see people like that. I'm not even looking at the person of whom you making these accusations. I'm looking at you. How the hell you got the nerve to talk about anybody hiding behind a picture? Again, I thank all my audience, and I respect all of you who do not, you don't wish to put yourself out in the public forum. But then there are those who do stuff like this. Then you need to be man and woman enough to stand on yours, just like Sonetta, Sarasun Seti, Pharaoh, Polite, and everybody else. They stand on theirs. Stand on yours. But you are punk. Y'all a bunch of sissies, you coward yellowbacks. The real spy, the real agent. That's what you are.
Free your mind.
Hey, what's going on? This Alquan, they call me a troll. I'm just too smart. I don't need to show my face. They stealing my ideas, and we gonna talk about that. My name is Alquan. Gotta take my HIV medication. Hold up, y'all. Take my HIV medication. I think that's going down wrong pipe. I'm getting ready to go in. I'm getting ready to go in on some people. My name is Alquan. What's up, y'all? Let me move this camera a little bit. Can y'all see I'm moving this camera? Yeah. I gotta go in on some people. My name is Alquan. That HIV/AIDS medicine tastes sort of good. Yeah. That's why I really don't like homosexual. Cause they gave me AIDS. Damn it. Damn it. My name is Alquan. Let me move this camera some more. Damn, look at that white woman. Damn, she look good. She got them shut. Hey, baby. My name is Alquan. Yeah, I live in a mixed neighborhood, mostly white women. Black women suck. They give you problems. All thing they want is your money. That's all black women want. It's your damn money. My name is Alquan. Who's that for another white woman? Damn, she look good. I ain't never claimed to be full pro-black. I'm just partly pro-black. Ain't nothing wrong with the black little white woman. Ain't nothing wrong with white women. They treat you better than a black woman will. I never said I was full pro-black. I'm sort of like 1/4 pro-black, something like that. Let the medicine go down. My name is Alquan. I don't need to show my face. They must like me. They must what they want from me because I don't show my face. This is why I do what I do. Because they be stealing from me. People like Taalik Nasheed, Angel Snap 7. Every time I can't make a video. And when they stealing from me. They copy me verbatim. Everything I say, verbatim. They say everything I say. And you know, it's not like I don't mind. But damn. Give me some credit. But damn. Give me some credit. I'm gonna tell you, my name is Alquan. I don't show my face because, quite frankly, I do look horrible. I admit it. I confess I do look horrible. But that's alright. Because I'm smart. I got an education. And that's all black people need to do. Is stay away from them Caribbeans. I hate Caribbeans. Them Jamaicans and them Haitians and all them people, you know, from the Commonwealth. Oh, god damn, there goes another white woman. She bending over, y'all. Look, there she is. That white woman, damn, she like she been working out for years. Look at, god damn. My name is Alquan. I'm tired of these black YouTubers stealing my ideas. Damn, give me credit. Give me the credit for it. See, black people need to get education. Yeah. Y'all already got doctor's degrees, PhD, and all that kind of stuff. But see, you gotta put the Alquan flavor on your education. That's what makes you special. Cause I'm special. You know why? Cause my name is Alquan. Hey, how come y'all not donating? Yeah, well, y'all know I got the plan. Got the education. Stay away from them Coons. Angel Snap 7, the Coon, Taalik Nasheed, all them agents. Sonata is an agent. Everybody, they agents. Y'all gotta stay away from the agents. When people talk like Angel Snap 7 and Taalik Nasheed and Oh My Johnson, when somebody don't wear a beard right, can't trust them. Listen to Alquan. My name's Alquan. Can't listen to people like that. I know. Well, you know. You know. You can't listen to people like that. Because they hide some. They trick you. Now, I got the plan. Y'all ain't sending me no donations. But I can't wait, cause see Alquan, I got to move. What's up, Doc? What's up? See, Alquan, I got to move. I got to move. That's how I do it. I gotta stick and move. I can't be waiting on you people like that. See, I'm about action. See, I ain't just not 7. I really don't have nothing bad to say about and what Angel Snap 7 want to do. But hey, you don't want to do it. What make other people don't want to do it? See, Alquan move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna show you. We gonna move. I'm about action. See, Alquan ain't nothing about talk. I'm about real talk, real issues, free speech, real causes. Cause what? Cause I'm Alquan. I'm Alquan. I'm the smartest person on YouTube. You don't need to see my face. Just listen to what Alquan say. That's all you gotta do. Well, listen up. What Alquan say. Get your education. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I don't have a building. I kind of keep everything secret. So you can't see what I do. Because people like that Snuff and Taalik and shit, I think these people on YouTube steal your ideas. Because I'm smart. I'm smarter than the average bear.
Hey Yogi, you smarter than the average bear?
That's right. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm Alquan. Man, these people be stealing my ideas. Damn, at least just give me credit. Just give me credit. That's all I want. Don't take much, just give me credit. Oh man. It's 2 white women. 1, 2. Look at the guy. Now these white women be having they growing some booty back there now. They real competition for black women now. Man, I'm glad I'm not fully pro-black. I don't want to be fully pro-black, because I be missing out on a good thing. I never said I was full pro-black. I'm sort of like 1/4. That's good enough. And I don't like no homosexuals. I don't like homosexuals, and I don't like the Caribbeans. The Jamaicans. They taking all our jobs, all our opportunity, and you need to stay away from them. Because they Caribbean, they came from Ireland, they Jamaican, and Haiti, and Barbadians, and them other ones from the island. They messing up black people. Gotta care about black people. And we ain't no Africans. We something, but something like a native, I guess. Not really sure. I know we're not African. If these people got to learn and listen to Alquan, they making all this money, and they run around with my ideas, but they don't want to give me no credit. Why should they give me credit? Because I'm faceless, and I'm Alquan. I'm real. I'm real talk, free speech, real causes. I do the real thing. See, I do action. I move. See, I make moves. I ain't like Angel Snot Nut 7 just talking. That's why I talk about that Mississippi campaign, because he don't want to do it himself. He don't want to take no action. He want you to move the Mississippi, but he ain't gonna move the Mississippi. See? So why should I move the Mississippi, and you don't want to move the Mississippi? M-I-S-S, quick letter I, S-S-I, quick letter I. My name is Alquan. Plus, he ain't talking about no white women going with us. They can go in secret. I'm just 1/4 pro-black. See? And then I try to use other black people against the other one, where he doing better than you, and the other one doing better than you. You know, divide these stupid people up. That's how I do. Go around YouTube. They say it's stalking. I just be asking questions because they agents. They spies. Trying to show y'all getting tricked by these people, like this Snuff Nut 7, Crazy Man from the Crazy House, and Sonetta, and Taalik the Shade, Umar Johnson, all these people. Because the only one that you really need to listen to, because you need to get your education, is Alquan. I'm smarter than the average bear. Yeah, What's up, Doc? Yeah. I use Alquan. Yeah. I'm done. I just wish that people stop stealing my ideas. I never show that they steal my ideas verbatim, but you know, Alquan is smart. You know, they can't think without Alquan. Alquan is the smart. I'm the smartest one around. I see through everything. Nobody's smarter than me. You know why? You wanna know why? Because I'm Alquan. Now. Well, so I'm gonna get out of here. All the white women gone. I feel a little lonely, but that's all right. Damn sure don't want one of these old black women try to get my money. I ain't giving no black women my money. No. You know why I ain't giving no black women my money? Because I'm the smartest person on YouTube. My name is Alquan. See y'all later.
Free your mind.
I want to say this very, very quickly. Peace to the brothers and sisters. Peace to those who live on the African continent. This rant has nothing to do with you. All respect to what they call Mother Africa. All respect to dark-skinned people on that continent. Has nothing to do with you. I'm talking to a certain person, certain people, with a certain specific mentality mindset. Has nothing to do with you. This rant has nothing to do with people from the African continent. Has nothing to do with you. It's something that I have to deal with. I'm directing this commentary toward those with a certain mindset, a certain mentality. So just listen to what I have to say. You will see it has nothing to do with you. There are those who continue, whether you like it or not, they want to try to force this Africa thing on descendants of slaves born in America having African or Aboriginal ancestry. Try to force it on us. This is 2019. You damn idiots, you living in the past. As time goes on, we live in the information age. And you don't want to deal with the information age. You have information that supports your belief, because you will say you don't believe you are African when you should be saying I know we're African, and be specific what people you come from, but you're not, because you don't know. So you telling us that you believe, and you trying to force your belief like they force religion on people. I was thinking the same way. I'm an African. That's what I was taught. That's how I grew up. I'm an African person. But at the same time, when I was growing up, I used to listen and I heard stories from various families and different people. Their relatives was telling them that they were native to this country prior to the Europeans coming here. So, but we have been conditioned, and of course the white man, which y'all say is a liar and a deceiver, he's the one pushing the African narrative. You call him a liar and a deceiver, but when it suits your purpose, your belief, now the white man is telling the truth. Okay. The white man is telling the truth, but brothers and sisters, grandmas, great-grandfathers, great-grandmothers, and our ancestors told their families, you are native here. So you believe the white man, you believe these races, but you don't believe your own people. This tells me a lot about you. This story that we foam at the mouth, called Roots, that I saw in 1977 when I was a teenager, it has come to the surface that that story was a fraud. It was fake. So the reason why they give us Roots and Alex Haley is because that's supposed to show all of us who are dark-skinned, the descendants of slaves born in America, we're supposed to be African because Alex Haley family come from Africa. All of us did the same. Alex Haley found his roots. Now we need to seek our roots. But you don't say nothing, and you just ignore that the Alex Haley root story was plagiarized and it is fake. You just ignore that. This is the information age. And when you look at those who are speaking and saying that they are aboriginal, you need to listen to them. They have wonderful work, and you just want to ignore it because it's belief. Belief does not require logic. Belief does not require facts. The only thing you have to do is believe. Believe you some African. Believe you're a continent. What people do you come from? At least when you listen to those who say we're native to this country, many of them can tell you a specific tribe, a specific people. They just don't say, I'm a Native American. They tell you a tribe. They tell you the people they come from. When these people that talk about we Africans, they never specify. And then the thing about it, whether you are Aboriginal or whether you are African, who the hell is claiming y'all? Who the hell was trying to find you? Nobody was trying to find you. They weren't interested. There ain't no damn Africans interested in finding you and calling you family. There's no Aboriginal, there's no Native people here right now that tried to find you and call you and make you part of their family. It's you trying to find your place. Places where nobody wants you. Before the African thing, before the Aboriginal thing, then you try to be with the white folks. And we see how that works out. They don't want you around them. Nobody wants you around them. Nobody claim you. Always begging to try to be with somebody that don't want you. Trying to be something that you're not. This is not to say that the transatlantic slave trade did not happen. Of course it happened. The records will verify that it happened, but not on the scale. It's over-exaggerated. Like the Alex Haley story. It was fabricated to fit a narrative. Because your enemy would rather you look at Africa rather than the land that's right under your feet. Because this is your home. If you even understood what the American black man is, you still a native. Whether you think that you're a native, Cherokee, or Sioux, or Blackfoot, or whatever, we still native because the black man was created here. There was no people called black people until they were created by chattel slavery right here in the good old USA, right here in North America. Thus, that makes us native. Whether we aboriginal or whatever, we still native. We was created right here from the flesh, from the bones of those who some of them did come from that continent, but the majority, when you study and when you really look at it, the majority had to be here already. Similar looks, similar ways of life, but they were different. And brought together, forced together by chattel slavery. I don't care if you are Dr. Ben or John Henry Clark or Ivan, what's his name, Samaria, whatever, these scholars. No matter how many hidden colors, number 5, 6, 7, or 8, you never see these people show a direct connection to you, to Egypt, or ancient Ethiopia, or none of these dark-skinned people that y'all foaming at the mouth about. No direct connection except they black. So the question is raised, what is black? Is black a people or is black a race? Because the Africans are black. The Jamaicans are black. All these folks around the world with dark skin supposed to be black, which brings up another question. There are people who are in India, with no doubt are Indians, but they are just as black, just as dark as an African is. Would they be considered black too? So what the hell are we? Is black a race or is black a people? You need to come up and deal with the confusion in it all. Because we cannot be black people if black is a race. What race, if our race is black, then what people are we? Black is a race. See, it's all messed up and it's all, see, racism is all confusion and this is another thing. So these people have no respect. They have no respect for your grandmother. If your grandmother, your ancestors told you that you were Native American, you was native to this land, these pro-black African, blackity black, love Africa, whatever, they have no respect for you. They are basically calling your people liars. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They have no respect for you. And then when you tell these idiots, I'm not embracing that. I'm not embracing your Kemetic, your Pan-African. They still try to force it on you and actually get mad, and actually some of them will threaten you because you reject being an African or whatever. Woo! So F you and Africa. With all respect to Africa, as I said in my opening statement. And above all, these people talk all this brother-sister garbage. Fake ass people. They are not interested in unity. Because in order to be interested in unity, you have to respect me as a person. You have to respect my beliefs. You have to respect who I am. They have no respect for nobody else. They are looking for slaves for their plantation. They're not looking for unity. They don't respect nobody. They want slaves for their own plantation. So since they're not interested in unity, the only thing they are doing is putting on a show. They hope that they can trick you with that brother-sisterhood stuff and get you on their plantation so you can work like a slave for whatever purpose they deem fit. They're not interested. So the hell with them. I'm not interested in these pro-black folks. Because they're not interested in me. If I tell you this is how I'm rolling, then you need to respect me for who I am and build upon our similar circumstance. I will tell you that we are not African. I will tell you that we're not Aboriginal. I will take it a step further and tell you that we're neither. We are a brand new hybrid people created by chattel slavery. That's what we are. That's why nobody is claiming us. That's why nobody wants to claim us. I don't care what you look like. You have African ancestry. You have Aboriginal, Native American ancestry, but so you even have the white man's blood running in us. And some of us pass for white. Some of us look like Africans and Native Americans or whatever because that's part of our gene pool. But we are not them. We're not European. We're not African. We're not a Native American. We are who we are ourselves. And this is what you have to get in your mind. This is what you have to accept. Stop trying to beg to be like other people. Why you want to be like them anyway? All of them are violent. All of them are a bunch of losers. All of them ain't. Look at the world they put down. Why you want to be part of this mess when you can start fresh, start off clean, and do better than them?